Trojans. I'm here today with Martin from Curses. How are you doing today, man?
Doing great. Awesome.
Doing great. So, you're playing Newmarket.
Yeah.
How's that for you? Are you excited? Or?
Yeah, we just finished like a 2-month States tour, so coming back home is definitely, it's nice because you see some familiar faces like Braden. I've seen him for a couple months now because he was on Warped Tour. So I just saw him like 5 minutes ago. It's nice coming home and seeing familiar faces and
the
playing in
nice
front of your friends.
homecoming.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It feels good.
That's awesome. So, you're on tour right now.
Yeah.
So, how's that
We
going?
just finished a week and a half ago.
Oh,
That went super well. That was our first time in the States as Curses. I've been in the States obviously previously with my old band, but as Curses, this was our first States run, and it was a pretty lengthy one. It was about 2 months long, so we got to see pretty much all of the States, coast to coast, even some cities I've never even been to, which is cool. And yeah, we were received super well. A lot of kids haven't really heard of us prior to this tour, and they definitely left, more than happy and like fans of the band. It was really cool. Yeah, really
that's
awesome to see.
awesome. That's awesome, man. So, with the change of bands from Abandon All Ships all the way to Curses, how's the change been like with writing process and everything? How's that been for you guys?
It's definitely a new realm for me, and I'm super excited and open to everything. Like in Abandon All Ships, we kind of just kept it within ourselves. With as far as writing went, us and our producer, have been writing all 3 records cohesively in the studio. But with Curses, we're kind of taking on certain writers outside of the country, and we've recently wrote a song in LA, and we're gonna just keep on, co-writing with people across, all over the world. So it's definitely a different market, and it's cool, and you get different aspects of music, which is super exciting. And yeah, we're planning on releasing a record sometime next year, and we're in the process of writing that right now because we have a little bit of time off. So
with All the Way, the single, how's that been? Like the reaction, and how is the writing process, and what is the meaning behind it?
The writing process for All the Way was written with a producer called Anthony Calabretta, whom I've known for pretty much a good part of my life. So we just wanted to basically capture like a summer kind of like anthem-y kind of song. So went to the studio with that mindset and came up with All the Way, and I think it's like one of our best songs. We've been hearing that was definitely our strongest song on tour from all the bands that we've toured with on this past run.
Yeah.
And fans have been receiving it super well. It has like about 150,000 views on Facebook.
No, you know what? The song sounds great, and the difference I've found with with your old band, Abandon All Ship sound, all the way to, I'm getting like the rock and roll kind of vibe.
Sure.
I'm getting that rocky kind of vibe, and I really enjoy it. And I definitely do think All the Way, All the Way, sorry, it's definitely the summer vibe kind of song.
Sure.
It's got that summer vibe. It's got that rock and roll kind of sound.
We're trying to bring that back. So we have a good time. Yeah, rock is like timeless in my opinion. So it's kind of cool that we're kind of capturing that aspect of it.
Yeah. So with your EP, The Bridge, like, how was the writing process for that? Like, was that equally as amazing?
Yeah, it was fun. That was our first time as a band, like writing together with like no co-writes. It was just pretty much done within the band. So we wrote that back in, I believe it was the summer of 2015, and that was just written within the band. We recorded with Anton DeLoss, he works out in Toronto.
Yeah.
At Lost Studios. So yeah, so that was cool. It was kind of like we're kind of new to like the whole writing aspect of it. So we're kind of still gauging each other from that point on. But it came out well, I thought.
Oh yeah. No, the Bridges EP sounded really good.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed it. So, what is the best and the worst part about touring? In your words.
Worst part, being filthy and disgusting and smelly. But using big wipes to clean your body every day, that's a fun one. Best part, obviously getting to see the country, playing in front of fans, gaining fans, playing music, doesn't even feel like a job at that point in time. It feels like honestly a road trip with your best friends. It's something that I can't ever replace. Like as much as I like want to distance myself from it, like prior to this band, I always came back to it, and it's something that you fully enjoy, and you can't, you know, find a substitute for that.
Yeah.
And so yeah, touring is like honestly one of my favorite parts. If I could tour out of the full year, I would definitely do it. So
Yeah. So what is your favorite place to play?
oh god, I get this question all the time. Texas is cool. Like pretty much every show in Texas that I've ever played, kids go, you know, they go rowdy and they get crazy. So Texas is a big one. Yeah, shit goes down always in Texas. California is obviously cool. New York's a good one. Seattle's a good one. There's so many cities.
Yeah.
Other than that, like Europe's cool as well. I've only been to Europe once as a band, but Europe's awesome. We played in Paris one time on a boat, and literally
Oh, really?
like, the boat rocks like when people mosh. It's really cool. So like you're playing and you're like getting seasick. It's like, oh Jesus Christ! I almost fell off stage. It's cool though.
That must have been amazing.
Yeah, it's fun.
So, what are your plans for the rest of 2017? I mean, for the rest of this year and up to 2017.
Well, we're focusing the rest of this year, obviously, to write and put it on full length. So we're in the process of doing that, and we're aiming for like a spring, early summer kind of release. That's what we have in the works. So when the release of that record comes out, I'm sure we'll be on some sort of tour. That's not confirmed yet, but as far as 2017 goes, I would expect a buttload of touring. That'd be fun. So yeah, that's pretty much. I have no like confirmations of what we have lined up for 2017, but there's stuff in the air that really I can't confirm. But it's gonna be hopefully a lot of touring and stuff like that.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So, we're going to have to wrap this up with one last question. What advice would you give to bands and musicians who are just starting out? What advice would you give them?
Basically, find a certain genre that you really enjoy. Focus a lot of time on writing as many songs as you can, because you're only gonna get better from that. Once you have like a solid sound to your band, take that direction, form a band. If you don't have already members, form a band that's serious and committed, and they won't flake out on you. And then when that comes into shape, just play as many shows as you can, get noticed, put your name out there, focus on social media, all that kind of jazz. So yeah, just go hard. We've been going hard ever since we released this band, and we're seeing signs of it now, which is cool. So never stop, always be persistent.
Oh, yeah, so thank you guys very much for watching, and Martin, thank you very much
Thanks so much,
for
I appreciate that.
interviewing with me today.
course.
My name is Jay with Sparklight Promotions, and this is Martin from
Curses. Thank you guys.